My body count is 500, and it got me thinking, what is the average person's?
Men in their 40s only date young girls because they can't handle women our age.
So you trying to tell me at 53 it's just over for me?
Babe, how are you not embarrassed?
Who should pay on the first date?
Knowing your worth is the first step into moving away from a bad relationship.
Men don't go after women anymore nowadays, and because we women have become so demanding.
I don't care what anybody says, a guy should always be paying for dates.
You know what really dampens the will to want to date? Dating.
You think the guy should always...
Dating today is a big waste of time. They never reciprocate the same energy. Kindly subscribe to the channel, as it is our sole form of support. Thank you.
Men in their 40s only date young girls because they can't handle women our age. Sugar daddy vibes. When you're 30, he's gonna be in diapers. Bitch, okay, and what? And what? So what if I want to wipe ass when I'm 30? Mind your fucking business, okay? I want to wipe culo. Let me fucking wipe his culo, okay?
Why would you buy a used car with 200k miles and a couple of accidents when you can afford a fresh new one off the lot? Honestly, at 48, my biggest problem is that most women my age look as old as my mother. My friend is 58, married a girl 25. Everyone said same things. She got cancer. He cared for her till she died. Life's short, take happiness where you find it. Women in their 40s chase younger men because us men in our mid-40s just want to stay home, not go to the clubs. If they are our age, they either single mums, cat ladies, or insert dysfunction hearing. Why not start fresh? Believe it or not, this is a shaming tactic that's mostly used amongst older women. They're so angry because men don't look at them the same like they did in their 20s. In order for them to try and get some comfort, they just do what they always do, which is to shame men or other young women who's dating an older guy.
A lot of people believe that chivalry is just about being polite, like holding the door open, but chivalry is also part of guys getting down on one knee and proposing to a woman, guys being expected to kind of pay a woman's way on a date, things like that, right? Mm-hmm. If chivalry is about being polite, wouldn't it be polite for women to do all those same things for men?
Absolutely. Yes.
Then why don't they?
I do.
Okay, but why do you think
we're
that?
already held at a different standard anyways. It's nothing against the actual men, but if our government wants to act like we're not as important as men, then you should do the fucking work. I can't, if I want an abortion and I can't get one somewhere, open my fucking door for me.
So all guys should pay for the mistakes of a few men who make the laws?
No. But that's the world we live in, and we don't pick and choose, so.
I was supposed to have a first date tonight, and he just unmatched me on Bumble, so I guess we're not going to get drinks anymore. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit, so somebody saw it. Because I know I'll get questions. My dress is from Eloquy, but I got it from D&Co. My jacket is from ASOS, and my boots are Topshop. It's a cute look. His loss.
No, it's not.
I have been on 90 dates with 90 different men in the past year and a half. Now, that is a lot of people. And, kudos to me for finding the time to, actually get that done. I don't know how I did that. I'm giving myself a pat on the back because that took hustle.
I visited 90 different homes, condos, and mansions over the last 1.5 years, but not one satisfied me. Where have all the good houses gone? Why is this something to be proud of? I drove 90 cars in 90 days and couldn't find even one that suited me. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. There's no easy way to say it. You have antisocial personality disorder and you need help, not more dates. Your content is harmful for society. Hope this is a joke because otherwise you need therapy twice a week. You're going to be known as a good time girl and you're never going to find someone who respects you. This is disgusting. Nothing to be proud of. This is also one of the reasons why I believe that first dates should be 50-50. We have women like this here who's going on dates with no actual intention of dating those guys. She just sees them as a meal ticket. There's nothing to be happy about here. She's just wasting other people's time and effort, and especially their money.
Dating after 40 is like trying to find the least damaged thing at a thrift store that doesn't smell.
All women are gold diggers. Yes, I am a gold digger. You, as a woman that is looking at me right now, you are a gold digger.
Because this clip is a bit long, I will play it at the end.
Good evening. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm first. It was you.
Stop, because it says Logan.
Let me greet San Diego first. Good evening, San Diego. I'm Matt Pritchard.
Our chivalry is dead.
Yes.
Men first.
Yes.
You know,
So
gentlemen.
sorry.
Well, 100,000 women went on strike today in Iceland to demand gender equality. The entire population is 370,000. So over 25% of the population went on strike. And I have some crazy news for you. The economy did not come to a stop, and it continued as normal. The only memo I got was that HR departments were getting no complaints for the 24 hours that the women were on strike. And men were writing that they were really sorry women didn't get gender equality. But I heard one CEO said it was nice to finally get some shit done, end quote.
So my body count is 500, and it got me thinking, what is the average person's? Like 20? I feel like 20, surely. I know mine is a little bit high compared to most people's, so don't get me wrong, I'm not out here thinking that's normal. I like to have fun, what can I say? But I feel like 20 is like a good round whole number, right? What's yours?
She sounds really proud of herself, like it's an accomplishment. This is what most men would call ran through. You know, some things are better kept a secret. And by the way, she deleted the video. Guess she wasn't proud to share the news.
Men, how are you not embarrassed when you ask a woman to split the bill or to go 50-50 in a relationship with you?
And why exactly would they feel the need to be embarrassed? It's almost like they've been listening to a large amount of women that say they're independent and can do things on their own and want to be treated as equals. But then when the subject of relationships and dating comes up, no, then they want to be taken care of.
But I am truly asking this question. Why are you not embarrassed as a man to want a female to buy into a relationship? Because that's the way I'm looking at it. When you ask a female to pay for her way in anything and everything, you are saying to her, you need to buy your way into a relationship with me.
But wait, doesn't that mean if the man pays for everything in the relationship, then he's bought his way into that relationship? Oh dear.
And no, it does not go the other way. And let me tell you why it does not go the other way.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Because a man providing financially and taking care of a woman, guess what you get in return?
What?
Peace and softness and caring and love, like just love. When you ask her to contribute to a relationship and you ask for that, you are asking her to give 150% while you're contributing 50%.
It rather sounds like one is implying that the only thing a man has to offer in a relationship is money.
And then y'all get mad that a woman's not giving you what you want because you're asking her to basically be a business partner in your little relationship. I'm not wrong.
Sure about that? Because the only way that that would actually be possible is if legitimately men only had money and financial stability to contribute to a relationship.
I can get peace, softness and love from a dog. We split it down the middle and have separate bank accounts. I love it. Each of us taking care of business and don't have financial arguments. When we dine out, we take turns treating the other. Win-win. Too complicated for me. I'm staying single. I started dating at 15, and at 45 I quit. I am 55 and just planning for retirement. I am much happier now, and my bank account is bigger than ever. This is so funny. And she doesn't see anything wrong with her logic. So if I buy us a home and the relationship ends, doesn't she want half of the value of it? Then she can contribute to it as well. Men shouldn't be embarrassed because women aren't embarrassed to walk away with alimony and child support from a man. She mentions that a man gets rewarded with peace and softness from a woman once he provides for her. But a man can get those things without dealing with a woman. Every one of these women keep forgetting the importance of a first date. They come with the expectation that the man is supposed to handle everything for them. That's just not how it works.
You know what really dampens the will to want to date? Dating.
Hey y'all, so why is dating so hell for some of us? Because some of us see it as a job interview online, only asking questions about jobs, you know? Don't do that. Ask fun questions, okay? Bye-bye, kick ass!
So I just got off the subway and I'm carrying this big ass backpack and a picnic blanket and a book, right? Tell me why the hell there was one empty seat open and you know who raced me to that seat? A man, a grown ass man raced me to that seat.
There's a new epidemic going around.
An epidemic? Oh, well, hopefully it's not a pandemic. We're only just getting over the last one.
It's men wanting princess treatment.
Sorry, can you explain what that is to me?
I can't.
I'll go on.
My one girlfriend was telling me this story.
Oh, that's not an epidemic then. This is just one person's experience.
She says this guy looked at her dead in the face and was like, I'm not gonna chase you.
Man's got a backbone and knows his worth. Good on him.
There doesn't even need to be a backstory on this guy because he's so irrelevant.
So irrelevant, you're going out of your way to make a TikTok about him.
He said, I'm not gonna chase you. First of all, you need the steps.
The steps? Sorry, is she a destination to walk to?
Second of all, you want us to give you flowers?
Using shaming tactics because you butthurt a man had standards. How mature?
Third of all, is it a testosterone thing? Like, I actually don't understand what's going on.
He said he's not going to chase you. It's pretty loud and clear, and you keep going with the shaming tactics, which just showcases your immaturity.
Because there's been a lot of instances that I have seen men want princess treatment.
Well, being this doesn't sound like an example of a man wanting princess treatment, I would be quick to question whether the other instances you speak of men wanting princess treatment to be valid.
And I'm just like...
showing the world how immature you are?
Astonished. I'm shocked.
Oh, that's all right. Some might say there's an epidemic of people like you, but that could be a hyperbole.
I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships. Like, men want their lives as is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is, do whatever they would normally do, and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them or, you know, for the things they want to do. Like, convince me I'm wrong.
I want to keep my house, thanks. No, the ones you want don't want relationships. Guy here, we want relationships, but rather choose to be single to avoid chaos, drama, control, conflicts. They don't even want friendship with benefits anymore. They want benefits without friendship. Let's be real. We do. We 100% do. We want real. We want partners. We don't want spicy disasters. We men want relationships with stable, equitable partners. If you are finding men don't want relationships with you, there's your sign. Actually, we want a healthy, rewarding, and reasonably peaceful relationship in which both our partners and our own needs are met without the BS. I stay single because every time I give a woman a chance, they show me that it's not worth it. Her statement is false and untrue. What she's doing now is talking base on her own experiences and about the men that she wants that doesn't want her. There's plenty of good men out there who would love to have a good woman by his side. But then again, a lot of them rather stay single because women have been showing them that dating isn't worth the headache. And if they were to date, they would want someone who puts in the same amount of effort in the relationship. And that is just rare to find today.
Because even if you meet a nice guy, you can't even actually get excited about it. You know why? Because it's just a matter of time before someone gets bored and unhappy and is saying that it's over. And that's a happy ending.
Well, that goes both ways. And women tends to be the first ones to get bored in relationships. As soon as the relationships gets too peaceful, they try and start up some chaos. And in this generation, women tends to break up with guys for the most stupidest reasons.
So, I just want to say that I literally hate dating. Is there anybody else out there that hates it? I hate first dates. I literally hate them. I just want to meet someone and instantly connect. Why am I so deranged that that's what I want? I know that's not normal, but that's what I want. I hate awkwardness. I hate first dates. I hate small talk. What's wrong with me? I just had the realization that chivalry is indeed dead. And if you do have a man that shows you chivalry, you are a very lucky woman. I just got from the train, I'm in the street now, obviously. A lady clearly struggling with her suitcase. I don't know if she's traveling or for business. Literally 10 different men passed her. Men are literally the woman now. What? I don't know. I just feel like if I was a man and I saw that, I would want to help her. You know what I'm saying? That's just so weird to me.
That is incorrect. Men are not women. Men are just treating women exactly as they wanted, which is treating women like equals. Women have always wanted equality, and now that they got it, they hate it. And what's the equivalent of chivalry for women anyway? So many men have decided that most of the women today don't deserve chivalrous acts anymore. So again, the men have not become women. They've granted your wish and adapted to the game.
I have been so hesitant to post about this for two reasons. Number one, I don't like negativity and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Number two, I didn't want to believe it. But after doing so much research and getting a lot of messages, I'm going to just deliver the unvarnished truth to you guys. We're just going to lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis. Not basically, we are. That's what's happening. So let me look at my research here because I don't want to mess it up. So men looking for casual dates and our relationships is down 50%. 50 since 2019. Not since 1970, since 2019, right before the pandemic. Down 50%. They're not fucking looking. Which means if you're a woman looking, they don't fucking give a shit. So as this trend continues, by 2040, 45% of women, 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single and childless based on this trend. Let that sink in for a moment.
Keep it up, kings. Get your passport. I don't think this is an issue. Most older women are happier single. Worked in retail before random older women would tell me this all the time. Women are coping so hard because they aren't wanted. You'll reevaluate your life when you're dying lonely. Most women gonna be old and childless in America in the near future. Meanwhile, passport bros winning overseas. We got sick of the garbage. I got myself a passport and found a good woman that I can take care of. That does the same for me. 6 years now. This is the world Miss Independence wanted. Careful what you ask for, ladies. The household family has been being attacked for a while now, and we're seeing the results of it. Exactly. And women are the ones helping the cause that is destroying them. What exactly is the merit here for men to get married? They've been putting up with BS for way too long and now standing up saying it's enough. What exactly does the man gain for his efforts? There were plenty of women celebrating saying we're fine single. But we've seen what happens when these women stay single for too long. They start yearning for a man. They start regretting pushing their feminist narrative and views. They stop hating men. They start wanting families. But by that time, it's already too late.
Many women spend their 20s becoming educated and financially stable. When they finally achieve independence and look for men who've done the same, they realize the men are not looking for powerful, independent women in their 30s. They're actually looking for attractive, younger women in their 20s that will make them feel powerful. And in Latin culture, multiply that times 3.
That's because these older women are bitter, and they already have too much baggages on their plates. Lots of these older women sees this as trying to take advantage of younger women. But they never say the same thing when they're dating younger guys. The truth of the matter is, these older women are scared of competition. Their beauty doesn't hold its value as it once did.
I think it's funny how women will say, oh, there's no good guys out there. All men are trash. All men suck. And I used to say those things too. But where are you looking? Because if you're calling all men trash, but the only men you've talked to are from Tinder or meeting someone at a bar or a club, then it's no wonder those men are gonna be trash. You're not gonna find a good man on an app like Tinder. And if you have, okay, that's pretty rare, so good for you. But you need to put yourself in situations where there actually are good men. Another thing to ask, if you have this whole list of what you want in a partner and in a relationship, ask yourself, are you embodying all of those characteristics? Maybe you have such high standards for this man that you want in your life, but you're not even holding yourself to those same standards. So how are you going to attract someone when you first can't be that yourself? If you want to find your dream partner, your dream relationship, first become the person that you would want to be in a relationship with. Embody those values and those characteristics that you want in a partner, and then watch your man stumble into your life.
What they meant to say is that the men they are picking is trash. The men that just wants a one-night stand with them is who they're calling trash. Because the good guy walks around them every day, but in their eyes, he's invisible. That sort of response comes from being in too many toxic relationships. Even if they were to be with a good man, they might actually drive that man insane. The good man is a man who values his peace, and what they would bring in that relationship is hell. And those two just don't go together.
When they ask, what do you bring to the table? Your soul. My soul is the table, the chairs, the rug underneath the table. My soul are the dinner plates. My soul is the dinner. My soul is the dessert. My soul is the breakfast, the lunch, the brunch. My soul is the knives, the forks, the spoons. My soul is everything. The table, the house, all that. My soul. And that's what's not going to be easily replaceable.
She really thought she ate with this one. Well, Jesus died to save your soul. So Jesus would want to save your soul more than men do. Now we know why you're single. You sound like a nutcase. A bunch of garbage she's spewing. This is what you call a professional leecher that brings nothing to the table. She thinks she only has to bring her looks and add some war paint onto it to satisfy her man. These types of women are the ones you want to steer clear from. Their main focus is draining your resources. Do not end up their next victim.
Asking her to split the bill.
You want me to pay half?
Yeah, I think we should split it because that's
You want me to pay half of this?
Well, we're an equal couple, right?
Do you see these nails?
Yeah.
Do you know how much they cost?
They look like they were free.
This makeup?
Uh-huh.
How much time it takes? How much does that cost? How much do these earrings cost? Getting my hair done nice for you? How much do you think that costs?
But
you can pay for the chicken. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Get your priorities straight.
That doesn't seem fair. You're so entitled.
What he should have done is pay the bill and then make her walk home. And of course ask, do you know how much my gas cost? I don't know why women think because they're drawing on their faces with makeup, the man should feel special. I see this as a selfish act. The woman should be paying once in a while for the dates. Reciprocity is a major component for a long relationship.
I don't know what woman up and decided we needed careers like the men and equal rights. Give me an apron. Give me a vacuum. Put me back in the kitchen. I'll do it. I won't complain. I'm fine. But I'm tired. I'm done. I won't do it no more.
I would. No way. I'm like, oh, let me break societal standards. Let me ask a guy for his number. And he just doesn't care. I'm like, hey, are you single? He's like, yeah. Why are you hesitating? I should have like double checked. I should have been like, are you sure? Anyway, he's like, yeah. I was like, okay, can I get your number? He's like, sure. He puts his number in my phone and I'm like, thanks. I think he just like nods and walks away. But what the fuck? I know I don't look great tonight. Like I didn't do my makeup because I didn't plan to go to the bar. But to just see me, I ask for your number and you just go, sure. I'm never leaving my place. You know what? See that window right there? I'm gonna jump.
First, I want to say respect to this woman for shooting her shot. And the guy was just playing it cool. Maybe she expected him to do a backflip and drool over her or something. Or maybe she expected him to propose. I still got to respect her for taking the initiative, because 90% of modern women today would rather bite their tongues than to approach and talk to a man.
Men, don't chase women that don't see your fucking worth. Don't chase or give everything you have in the first fucking seconds of dating a fucking woman, because let me tell you this, she's already manipulating the motherfucking shit out of that. She has got one plan after the fucking other. Go and find a woman that gives a shit about you. Whether you have money or not, go and find a woman that's gonna stand strong next to you, not behind you, not front of you, that's gonna be fucking ride or die with you. You deserve that. Your worth is worth so fucking much. And the only one that doesn't see it is you. Don't sit there and belittle yourself, because right now society and women are doing that fucking for you. Remember your worth. Remember what you have to give in a relationship. And if a woman is not matching that, get the fuck out. Don't be in that. Don't keep settling for the bare fucking minimum. Don't be in that. Don't keep settling for the bare fucking minimum.
So far, none of them are worth it. Even the one you think is worth it is not. It's so refreshing to hear a woman finally say that. But we need to stop accepting less. There's no such thing as a ride or die woman. Once you have nothing more to give or they're bored, she's gone. It is not worth looking or even trying to get a strong woman these days. I'm happy being a single father of 2 daughters I raised by myself. That means a lot to me. I do not need an extra voice. Don't chase. Become a man where the women beg for the crumbs you leave behind in the dirt, then leave them there. As a man, the value you create in this world is very important. Chasing a woman will only help you lose the sight of that vision. If a man ever get with such a woman who sticks by his side doing the good and the bad, he would be very lucky. As we can see today, these women are more focusing on what can the man do for them, rather than trying to build an empire. Do not lose sight of your vision.
I'm getting hundreds of messages. I just have to say this, like from people, I'm 25, I'm 23, I'm 30, I'm 35, where it is, I'm 40, and I've never had sex, I've never kissed a boy, I've never gone on a date, I've never had a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. It's okay. I've probably gone on 3-4 dates in my life. It's okay. I just think the more that we realize that so many people are in the same exact freaking position as us, I wish I could share all of them. But like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you are not alone. We're all in the same freaking place. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm turning 27 tomorrow. And it's still another year in the books of me not having a boyfriend. And I'm okay. I'm thriving, actually. Okay, love you guys.
General, the way the dating world is going right now, it make it hard at 40 because y'all standards are too damn high. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, your standards is too damn high. Okay, I need y'all to bring it down. So okay, I get y'all want somebody that want all of this money. Ooh, they gotta have this money. Okay, that is so wonderful. Get your own money. Get your bag up. Get your credit score up. Get yourself together first.
Whoever invites pays. No, stop it right now. I don't like that camp. That camp is not.
Why?
For
You
me.
think the guy should always pay?
Yes. First date, absolutely. There's some aspect of
chivalry.
Yes, like show it to me, give me. We start with that.
Yeah.
And then the rest can be, figured out later. They gotta pay.
You're like, I'm a special gal.
And you won't convince me otherwise.
The man pay for the first date.
I mean, it depends. I personally wouldn't want him to pay fully, but most of the girls would because they just feel more special.
Really? So why do you think that they don't have to?
Because it's not his job to always pay.
I love it.
Dating in your 40s is so different than dating in your 20s, right? A first date in your 20s may have sounded something like, what do you like to do for fun? Oh my God, I like to have fun. I love to have fun. Yes, we should do fun together. You're so fun. We should have more fun together. A first date in your 40s may sound a little more like, Who's your divorce attorney? What is your insecure attachment style? Where are you in your healing journey? You know, fun.
To be honest, I think most men would rather not answer that question on a first date. I don't think they want to be reminded of their wives that walked away with 90% of their assets. Furthermore, men don't mind being single. They're rather content. Marriage is the #1 cause of divorce. I'll let you dwell on that one.
Woman loses value when she has 2 baby daddies. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That just means she must got some good ass coochie. And baby, the only thing she lost was 2 men that ain't shit.
No, you just sound delusional. It means she's ran through. It means she gave up her womb before a ring by 2 guys who didn't want to marry her. It means she make poor choices in men and with her decisions. If women would stop lying to other women, we could probably get things back in order.
Other day, I was walking out of my brother's apartment and my hands were full. My mom was behind me and her hands were full. And this guy walked out and the door shut and he saw us walking and he was like, "Oh, ladies, let me help you." We're like, "We're fine." And he's like, "No." Went over, did his key fob, opened that door, opened the elevator door. And my mom said, "Thank you." He said, "Yes, ma'am." And I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, in New York, they would just slam it in your face.
They wouldn't even think twice about you.
Nope. That's the South for you, baby.
I mean, just what a guy in general.
What a guy.
What guys, plural, just walking around here.
I would rather pick up my husband's dirty laundry that he leaves right next to the basket, clean up all the beard hair that he leaves in the sink, pick up the dirty boots that he leaves all over the floor for every day for the rest of my life, rather than never seeing him come through that door ever again. And I know I'm not his mother, but it is my job to serve and take care of my husband. And guess what? He takes care of me. Now, I could complain all day about the fact that my husband leaves all this stuff all over the place and he doesn't pick up after himself, which he does. Sometimes he comes home from a long day and he doesn't have the strength to put his clothes in the basket after a long day. Sometimes the world wears on him so hard that sometimes all he can do is kick off his boots at the front door. And you know what? As a wife, I have 2 options. I can get really mad about it. I can nag him, can get upset at him, or I could just serve my husband out of love and respect, because that's what we're called to do as wives. And the verse said, it's better to live on a roof of a house than in a home with a nagging wife.
The feminists were really upset about this one. They're being disrespectful to a woman in a position they wish they were in. Just imagine how hateful and miserable you have to be to hate on a woman whose husband is taken care of. These are the same women who are screaming, "Where are all the good men?" They're tired of doing everything on their own. They're tired of waking up in the morning to go to work. They only scream they need a man when reality hits them in the face. Don't be fooled.
He suggests I should pay half on the date. He getting half my respect.
Okay.
He's getting half my attention. He's not getting attention. I will pay if he suggests or asks it, but he won't see me again. But usually, I don't think I've ever paid on a date. I won't pay until we're actually in a relationship. Okay. And the way I ball out, I'll pay for a vacation or I'll pay for an event. That's how I'll treat, or I'll buy him clothes. I like spoiling my boyfriend.
When he's your man, then. Not the date.
If we're in the dating phase, you're not getting a penny out of me.
No.
As a matter of fact, you gotta give me gas to come see you.
Bravo.
Okay.
Why would I spend a penny on someone who's not even showing any interest? That's dumb as hell.
I don't think I can say this enough times. Good men that have been through stuff are no longer afraid to be single. They're just afraid of being in another pointless relationship in which they are the only ones giving while risking their sanity.
All women are gold diggers. Yes, I am a gold digger. You, as a woman that is looking at me right now, you are a gold digger. All women are gold digger. It's just that some of them are very good at hiding the shovel. You will not see it. You just see them, they come. You're not going to know gold, they come to dig. Now, let me explain to you why I think and I believe that for sure women are gold diggers, all of them. Now, somebody will be so quick to type that, I was with my husband when he had nothing. Did you marry your husband with the idea that as he had nothing, he will have nothing forever? No, of course. You married him for the potential that he's going to be rich one day. Women marry men hoping that the men will change in future, but a man will marry a woman hoping that the woman stays exactly the same. Because men's love are closer to the God kind of love, unconditional. They're not expecting you to change. They marry you if you are slim. They don't want you to be fat. They just want you to be like that. They marry you if you don't used to wear hair. They don't want you to change into somebody that wears hair. They marry you if you don't used to wear makeup. They just want you to be the person that you are. All women are gold diggers.
I agree.
So I have zero shame in telling a man that after 3 months you are paying my bills, and if you're not, bye-bye.
You don't even know a man in 3 months. Like, yeah, you guys might have a decent relationship going, but also that shows that you're just using him. If he has to pay all of your bills in 3 months, or you're gone, are you even interested? Do you even care about him as a person? Or are you just objectifying him?
If he doesn't call, you don't call. If he doesn't text, you don't text. If he's not initiating dates or quality time, you don't initiate dates or quality time. You have to match his energy, because if you're constantly waiting on the sideline or then being the one reaching out first, you are becoming the golden retriever because you're chasing him. You're pursuing him. You have to remember that you are carrying one of the most powerful feminine energies literally in your womb in this entire universe. And this is what men want from you.
Y'all, I'm tired. I no longer want to be an independent woman. Forget that INDE. I'm good. I want to be a housewife. Listen, the next man that has good credit, a stable home, finances is straight, baby, I'm marrying. Yes, sir, I am. I'm not an alpha female no more. I've learned my lesson. Baby, I will be submissive to you. Baby, I will cook for you. I will clean for you. Yes, daddy, whatever you need. You want sex when you want it? Yes, sir, you got it. Baby, you want a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes, sir, you got it. Take care of me. Because this working 2 jobs, although I love being a registered nurse, I love my profession. Let me just work as needed. Let me work when I want to work. I'm over it. I'm tired, y'all. So hook your luck. I'm looking for a husband.
Another one who fell for the feminist propaganda and now realizing she needs a man. The ones who screams being independent the loudest, wants a man the most in their lives. I think her clock has ticked enough. If you couldn't find a husband, then I don't think you're finding one now. And it's just disgusting because they look at men as tools to fulfill their needs. I don't think they would want to handle another load of baggages.
If a guy is ever ghosting you after a date, he probably just died. I always think about this story. My little sister's good friend went out with a guy for like a month, and then he just like out of the blue ghosted her. Like they had plans, texting, asking like, is everything, are we still on? He always just didn't respond. So after like a month, she kind of gets curious and goes like back to his Instagram page to see like what he's been up to. Turns out he really did die. So it's not you, they just died.
Why is it so foreign for a man to offer you on a date instead of offer himself to your home? Can we bring back chivalry? Can we bring back gentlemen? Can we bring back roses on the first date?
Men, let me let you in on a little secret. You may not realize this, but you have more power than you know. So I want you to be more choosy. This aspect right here. Let's get into it. Remember, y'all, women love to be desired. They love attention. Attention is their currency. Attention is the drug. And a lot of y'all giving everybody attention, giving it out for free. No, be choosy about it, sir. It's your currency. Remember, our time is a limited resource. We don't know how much time we have, so don't give it away. If you give an attention, make sure it's worth it. Make sure it's to someone who actually values you. A woman that you actually want to be with long term. A woman that actually meets the standard. Don't just be giving that thing away for free. Women love attention. There's a lot of men giving it to them, and therefore reinforcing things that men say they don't want. So I urge you, men, be intentional about who and what you are giving your attention to.
This is something I've been saying for some time now. When a man knows his worth and decides to stop giving his attention and energy away, these women starts the shaming tactic and starts calling him sassy. Without men interacting with their post or Instagram accounts, they would lose their minds. The men have dialed back because these women are noticing that men are no longer approaching them, making the first move. Now they're on the internet screaming, "Where are all the men at?" That's the power you hold.
So I have zero shame in telling a man that after 3 months you are paying my bill, and if you're not, bye-bye.
Shit. You ain't gotta tell me twice. See you later.